There used to be a time when there was a distinction made between strippers, prostitutes, women who lived that lifestyle, and then the rest of general society. And there was a distinction made of just like, hey, they're kind of over there doing their thing. The rest of us are over here doing our thing. And we understand that we operate under a different set of values. So that kind of behavior is not going to be done in public. That kind of behavior is done over there. Like that used to exist. Now that line no longer exists. We have the society has degraded to such a point to now you have strippers have literally integrated into mainstream society. Like that is mainstream culture. Strip culture is mainstream culture as it relates to Black women specifically. Like that's what you see. We see that all the time. We see ratchet behavior all the time. It's specifically associated with Black women, and it's so tired. I'm like, first of all, everybody knows you can dance. Okay, everybody knows that. Everybody knows you got a booty. Or if you don't got a booty, you're paying for it. Like, you don't need to advertise this every 15 seconds. Like, it's just hashtag, I'm tired of it. Because it's not impressive. And more importantly, it's like, the issue that I saw is we continue to see this push of stripper culture trying to become more, not even more mainstream, but that being like connected with Black culture, that being connected with the Black identity. And it's like, I reject that. I don't identify with that. Okay. I don't identify with.
I'm really a whore. Like I'm like with a W, like I'm a whore.
That's not Black culture. That's not African culture. Our ancestors, they didn't go through all that for that week, so we can do that. No, that is a slavery mindset. That is literally a slavery mindset. That is, you have internalized what was said about you or your ancestors to the point to now where you are actually acting it out. We don't even have to sit around and complain about white supremacy because half of us go around and just doing the dumb stuff ourselves. That's not even like an issue for most of us. A lot of it is just like we go around and we act a fool. And I'm not sitting here and saying that stuff doesn't exist. Obviously that there's still racism and discrimination. Yes, that still happens. What I'm saying is, by and large, a lot of times what we see, especially as it relates to Black women and the way they are represented or presenting themselves, is them disrespecting themselves. And that ain't got nothing to do with nobody else but ourselves. But to conflate stripper culture, literally to conflate stripper culture with the ancestors, to me, is one of the biggest forms of disrespect. But it also shows me that these are women who do not understand who they are. They have no connection with the sense of self. She literally went over there. I mean, in theory, it's like, yeah, I think you should go and try to understand. But I'm like, if you're going to go and bring stripper culture, no. I feel like ancestors will be rolling in the grave seeing this stuff. That's so disrespectful. Look, I will be considered corny and lame all day, every day. To me, that's a better alternative than that. That is a better alternative than that. You know, and what's sad to me is you have ladies who actually think that this is the best that they can do. I don't believe God don't make hoes. That was not his intended purpose for women and for Black women, was just to go around being whores. That is not his intended purpose. Now, some of us believe that about ourselves, and so we choose that lifestyle. We don't think we're anything better. We think that's cool for whatever reason, and so we decide to go down that road. But that was not God's intention for Black women, period. But especially Black women, y'all want to go around call yourself queens. His intention, it wasn't for you to call yourself some queen, goddess, whatever, and then go around acting like a hoe. No, that was not his intention. But some of us, that's how low we have fallen. And the fact that you have this stuff like going into mainstream culture, this is why, in my opinion, you have a stripper going to an African gravesite, feeling comfortable, dancing like a stripper. This is precisely why you have them going and thinking that's okay. A stripper who at one point in time would have been like, that behavior, that activity is over there. We don't bring that in these public settings. We don't bring that. That's over there. That stuff used to be shunned, hidden. You have that which was shunned and hidden. Now you have it being brought into these public settings. It speaks to, again, the fallen mindset and the fallen belief system that has impacted many Black women today. And they think it's cute. They think it's no big deal. They think it's, and then they're mad and they get disrespected. And y'all literally heard Lizzo talking about I'm sexual, but I shouldn't be sexualized. Like, wait, what? So you purposefully present yourself as sexual, but then you big mad when you get sexualized. Like, what? That don't make no sense.